Hi there, my name is Chriselle. I will be taking care of you today. Can you please verify your name and date of birth?
John Doe, June 3rd, 1999.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What brings you in today?
Uh, just a regular wellness exam.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
Okay, when was your last wellness exam?
You know what? I can't actually remember, but I can give you an estimate. It's probably about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I've been out of state. I've been in school here and there, and then I just got back. So
Okay.
that's something that's yeah.
Okay, well, we are gonna first start off with your past medical history. Any chronic conditions?
I haven't had any chronic conditions, fortunately, which is, yeah.
Good. Any surgical history?
I don't know if this is still relevant, but in high school I had a little ACL surgery.
Okay.
Yeah, that was when I was 17 years old. I was playing lacrosse and I had some ACL surgery, so that took about, first 6 weeks I did PT, and then I did another PT for 6 weeks, and then started personal training and all of that stuff. But
Okay.
besides that, that's it. I mean, it hurts here and there during when it's cold.
Is it
You
your
feel it.
right or left leg?
My left leg.
Left leg.
Yeah.
Okay, and you
Yeah.
said it. Sometimes it feels, it hurts when
The typical ACL surgery. It feels a little numb when it gets too cold because the surgery, they open it up, and then your knee, when the weather changes, when during the winter time,
Okay.
you can feel it. You can
Well,
feel
if you
it.
do
But
start feeling increasing pain, make sure you come in and
sounds
let
good.
us know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing out of the blue though.
Okay.
So that's something great.
Alrighty. Are your parents alive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your mom and dad.
Well, my mom is alive. I have no idea where my dad is.
Okay. Is how old is your mom?
My mom, she is, I believe, 59 years old.
Okay.
Yes.
Does she have any chronic conditions within the family? Any family history, pertinent family history?
Fortunately, she doesn't have anything major that's out of the blue, but she has hypertension, and I
Okay.
know she's on those meds. Recent trip that we've had international, she got back. She experienced gout, and apparently, I just found out that's typical in my family. People get gout here and there. High uric acid and all that stuff.
Okay. And your father, you said, do you know any family history with him?
So the last time I've heard about him, my mom told me this man had colon cancer.
Okay.
So, and I don't have any connections towards that. I don't have any idea what happened to him after that. I don't know if he's
Okay.
still alive or anything, but he did have colon cancer. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's probably something on my radar. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, hopefully not. And the thing with cancers, it's 30% unmodifiable, which means you're kind of, that's just the luck of the draw. But the other 70%, it's all lifestyle changes, your diet, your life habits, all that. So, can you tell me what medications you take?
I'm currently not taking any medications, fortunately.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
take any supplements or any vitamins?
Yes, supplements. I take a lot of them. I take good old multivitamin, one a day multivitamin. I take my little fish oil here and there every week. Once a week, I try to take that. Take ashwagandha when I'm stressed. I have creatine too, just to help when I work out, and your daily dose of creatine. I supplement protein, which is like a powdered protein. That's it. But
You take creatine every day?
I take creatine
Every day. Okay,
Yes.
just make sure you're drinking like double the amount of water you usually take,
Yes,
because
it's
it could be
liquid
really bad.
retention,
Could be really
right.
bad for your kidneys.
Right. And electrolytes here
Okay,
and there.
good.
Before I go for my runs, I take electrolytes. And what else do I take? I think magnesium. Magnesium before I sleep.
Okay.
That help out.
All right. So nothing prescription. No.
Nothing
Okay.
prescription. Thank
All
God.
right. Do you have any allergies? Any food allergies? Medication allergies?
Man, I like to eat, so I hope not. Well, so far I don't have
Not
one.
that you know of.
Not that I know of. There you go. Yeah,
Okay.
not that I know of.
And you said no medication allergies also?
Not that I know of. I mean, I'm not really in any medications. I'm not one to just take medication right there and then. You know, I believe in like natural ways to do things. You know, I don't really like medication, so no, just your regular NSAIDs. You
Okay.
know, Tylenol, Claritin, all that stuff.
Okay. And we are in New York where seasons change. Do you have any
Yes.
seasonal allergies?
You know what? I think I do, but I believe I don't.
Okay. To what? What do you feel and what time of the year?
Yeah, during spring season, you know, when the pollens are out and all of that stuff, start like my eyes starts getting watery and you know start sneezing a lot here and there. So, my mom's a nurse and she just gives me Claritin.
Claritin. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now we're gonna go over your social history.
Mhm.
Do you drink?
I do drink. Yes, I do drink.
Okay. How many times a week do you think you drink?
You know what? There's no set amount on how many times to drink a week. I drink socially, so it really depends when you know my friends call me here and there, and if there's any event. But lately, man, it seems like someone's having a birthday every weekend, so it's been a weekend thing. You know, the Knicks just won, so we're out here every time. I've been drinking more than I'm usually drinking. That's
Okay.
what I can say.
On the average,
lately.
how many drinks per week do you think?
Per week? I would say about 5 to 10 drinks per week.
Okay. And is that
know.
Liquor or beer?
Uh, a little mix of both. You know, liquor and beer. It's a little mix of both. It's
Okay.
not really. Yeah.
Alrighty. Do you smoke?
No, I don't smoke, but I used to smoke.
How long ago did you quit?
It's been 4 years.
4 years?
4 years. Yeah. I've been smoking a lot 4 years ago, and then I realized this is not doing anything good for me. And you know, if I want to live longer, I want to have kids in the future, and I want to be good and do good, I got to set that example for myself. So you know, I just got to start
That's
from
really
within.
good.
You know.
Yeah, that is really good because, you know, chronic smoking can lead to lung cancer, COPD.
Really?
We don't want that. Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Yeah. I know they say those on the boxes and stuff.
Yeah,
but
do you see the
is that
warning
true?
labels? Oh yeah, I mean anything you put in your lungs that's not meant to be in there can cause a lot of damage over time.
That's scary.
Yes.
I've never thought that was true. You know, I thought they were just scaring us, all that stuff. But you know, when you're a kid.
Do you do any recreational drugs? Any illicit drugs?
You know what? Fortunately, I have not, but I've been surrounded by people that did it. You know, a couple of my friends, I'm not proud of it, but a couple of my friends before, I've been surrounded by them. They did it. They did it, you know, recreational drugs, marijuana, all of that stuff. They did all of that stuff. I have not done it at all.
Okay,
Yes.
good. All right, next we're going to go over your diet.
Yes.
Do you have any dietary restrictions, any modifications?
Yeah, I try to modify my diet all the time. Well, when I say all the time, it is like every 6 months I change it here and there. You know, the first half of the year I try to bulk, so caloric surplus, and then now you know the second half I'm trying to cut, which is a calorie deficit. So I'm trying to just you know lessen my calories, 100 calories a week. Try to do hit my protein goals. You know that pound per protein. 1 gram per pound protein rule. Trying to hit my macros, you know, carbs, fats, and all of that stuff.
Good.
With cutting. So, yeah, that's it. Literally, when I cut, when I bulk, I try to eat a lot of carbs and protein. But now I'm just eating carbs and then you know looking at my fats.
Do you incorporate any fish or vegetables in your diet?
That's something I need to incorporate more. Yeah, fish. I do. That's why I take fish oil.
Okay.
Because you know,
Good source of omega-3.
omega-3. Yes, I don't really get the proper fish sources. I mean, I like fish, but I don't really like it to like have it there as a staple. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So now I'm just going to go head to toe a few questions about your systems. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to start off with your head. Have you been experiencing any headaches, any unusual tension in your head, any nausea, vomiting?
Yeah, the headaches. I've been experiencing unusual headaches, but that's I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's something called tension type headaches. It's caused by anxiety and all of that stuff. I just graduated doctorate school, physical therapy, and I'm studying for boards. So I've been trying to put 6 to 8 hours a day, and that's been weighing down on me, and then I get headaches because of that, staring at the screen for a long time, and
Okay.
haven't really been able to just take care of myself in that way.
Okay.
Just focus on that, and too much
How,
stress.
how
going
long
on.
do you think you're in front of a screen?
I don't know, man. I mean, it could be a span of 2 hours, 3 hours, an hour, but I do have ADHD, so I think no, I don't have ADHD, but I think I do. You know what I mean? Self-diagnosed,
Okay.
all of that stuff.
Well,
I
with-
can't keep my attention span.
With the tension headaches that could come from your eyes, so blue
Yeah.
light glasses
I like that.
is really good.
That's
good
a good
for
idea.
that. Do you wear glasses or contacts?
No, I don't wear glasses or contacts,
Okay.
fortunately, which is good. But I did realize it's something called astigmatism when I drive at night.
Okay.
There's like lines on the light here and there. I haven't gotten it checked with the doctor yet, the eye doctor. That's an appointment I need to make probably after I talk to you today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no vision changes, no abnormal except for the astigmatism at night.
Yes, no,
Okay.
nothing else.
What about your hearing? Any hearing problems that you've noticed as of recently?
No hearing problems, no. Which fortunately, no. Yeah.
No ear pain, no ringing in your ears.
No ringing in my ears. I mean, recently I've been wearing a lot of headphones and all of that stuff, and then having like a little loud music in my ears. It can cause a little bit of ringing here and there.
Okay.
But yeah, I haven't really gotten
Okay.
those.
Any changes in your smell?
My smell? No.
Okay.
Hopefully not.
Good. Okay.
You smell something?
Any changes in your swallowing? So have you been experiencing sore throat or anything?
No sore throat.
Okay.
No
Good.
sore throat.
Okay. Have you had a recent cough that was unresolved in 2 weeks?
Recent cough that was unresolved in 2 weeks. No, but I do have this regular cough like every morning, but that's probably because I sleep with my mouth open, and then my throat
okay.
gets really dry, and then
Okay.
I wake up and then I cough, and then it's just
One thing to help with that is mouth tape.
mouth tape.
Mhm.
Oh, I've heard of that. I've seen those in the videos. Yeah, well, what does it do?
It just keeps your mouth closed, basically. When you keep
Yeah.
your mouth, when you sleep with your mouth open, your throat and your mouth can get really dry. And
Yeah, it can cause stinky breath.
that too. Any
Yeah.
trouble breathing?
Trouble breathing. I don't have any trouble breathing, which is really fortunate. But I don't know if you're talking about cardio and stuff, but my cardio has been bad lately. I haven't been able to run here and there. So I get like shortness of breath around that time. But that's with activity.
With exercise,
Yeah,
but
that's
never
with,
at rest.
Vigorous exercise. Never at rest.
Okay,
Fortunately,
good.
never at rest.
Good,
That is
good.
something nice. Yeah. Fortunately.
With that, any chest pain or any pressure in your chest?
Chest pain. No, not that I know of.
Okay.
I'm not feeling any chest pain.
Okay,
Never.
good. Any swelling in your hands or your legs?
You know what? Let's look. No, I don't have swelling in my hands
No.
and my legs. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think so. That's a good thing. Why is that a thing? Should I look out for that?
It's just it can indicate a heart issue if you have unusual. It's called
okay.
edema. You can have like a fluid built up,
Right.
and mainly it starts in your legs and it goes up.
Right.
And that can indicate poor circulation. Yep.
Oh, that's good to know. I should look out for that.
All right, now we're gonna go into your GI function. Have you experienced any abnormal stomach pains? I know you said you don't really have any nausea, vomiting.
No.
Any changes in your stools or the frequency?
No. I still have my regular stools. Eating a lot of fiber. Gotta be mindful of that stuff. But this is probably TMI, but just a typical. 5 days ago we went to go eat this Indian spot, and you know they have a lot of spices there.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You know it caused some diarrhea, and that's resolved now.
Good.
That's just good. Yeah.
And that lasted like a day, I assume, not more than a couple
It
days.
lasted a day or
A day,
two.
okay.
And I felt weak, but like you know, I got my strength back and just kept eating.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you're using the bathroom, when you're peeing, do you feel any pain, discomfort, any unusual blood in the urine?
No blood, no pain. No.
Good.
That is good. Yeah, no blood and no pain.
And I know you say you work out, you're pretty active. So soreness will be normal, but do you experience any abnormal joint pain, soreness in your muscles or your joints?
No normal joint pains, but you know your typical DOMS, the delayed onset muscle soreness that you feel after you work out, 2-3 days after you work out. That's it. But I don't think there's any unusual stuff going on. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Any skin issues? Any unusual rashes, lumps?
No, I check my skin here and there a lot, so no, I don't think so.
And then any abnormal sized moles?
What is a normal size mole?
Well, let's go with the normal size first. It should be circular, one color.
Okay.
The borders should be even.
Okay.
So anything not that. So abnormally, like if two sides are different, different colors,
Okay.
different shape, that's a cause for concern, and go to the doctors for that.
That's good to know. I'll keep all of these.
And just keep using if you don't already, just keep using sunscreen every day.
Yes, that will help
too.
Think about that. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Last question is: do you have any problems with your usual activities of daily living, bathing, eating, walking?
No
problems.
Everything's fine. Everything's good. Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, we're pretty much all done here.
Yeah.
I'll enter this all on my computer, and then we'll get back with you. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.